Okay, so this is your fire sign reading. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, the North Node for Aries season. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. So the cards, oh, by the way, the decks that I use are the Tarot of the She, so that's my main deck. That's this one that I'm using. For clarifiers, I'm using the Spiral Tarot. And for my Oracle deck, I'm using Less Vampires. I'll link all those down to the description. You know, I wonder if I ever said in the prescription in one of these videos. I don't know. But either way, I'll link them, not link them, but I'll write them down below and stuff so you guys can know what decks I'm using. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. The energies may be reversed. I'm not a substitute for legal or medical or any sort of professional advice. Okay, into the reading. So I already pulled the cards because I like to save time. So I'm going to go ahead and show you them. So we have Dreamer 3, Soul Loss Reverse. We have Warrior Queen, Gift of Charm, Reverse. We have Warrior 3, Alignment, Reverse. We have Maker Princess, Gift of Creativity, Reverse. We have Judgment. We have Warrior 10, The Great Task, Reverse. We have the Hanged Man, Reverse. And Warrior Prince, Gift of Spirit. Oops, there it is. And at the bottom of the deck, I have Maker 3, Labor's Fruit. Okay, so so okay. I feel like at the beginning of Aries season, you will be healing from something. Healing from some sort of loss. Healing from something that made you feel disempowered. I feel like you will be leaving something behind. Yeah, you'll be letting something go, cutting someone off. You're focusing on yourself, on your money, on your healing. If you're a business person, you're focusing on your business. Oh, sorry. You're no longer waiting on someone. If this is about a person. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you guys that's causing this heartbreak and this healing period that's triggering this. There's this period of healing, stillness, solitude. And then, I guess, maybe 3 weeks in or somewhere at the midpoint of Aries season, something happens. And the burden is lifted. Whatever was paining you, it looks like that's turning around. Whatever happens brings healing. It could be some sort of clarity, some sort of truth coming in. could be some sort of abundance. So in the beginning of the month, you could be upset about anything. I don't think I specified that. But you could be upset about anything. It might not just be a relationship, but there's just something that you're healing from in the beginning of the month. There's something that's upsetting you, that you're working through. And then I see, like, you know, toward that midpoint, or toward the, 3 weeks into Aries season or whatever, this is turning around. If you were feeling left out in the cold by a person, I feel like that person may be coming back around to reveal something to you. If this is about money, I see that you will receive abundance, some sort of financial assistance. This was karmically meant to occur. It is divine timing. Yeah, something's coming in. It will be healing for you. I feel like your passion will be reignited. You'll feel rejuvenated, or no, not rejuvenated, that's not the right word. You'll feel alive again. You'll get your power back. You'll feel empowered again. Something you could have prayed about. Something you could have prayed for. Something you manifested. It's coming in. Again, for some of you, this is a connection. A divine union. The end of stagnancy. So, again, something does happen in the middle of the month. And then it's like things pick back up again. And this could even be things picking back up from before this healing period. Things that have been stagnant, just picking back up. I see you feeling free as well. This could be even that you've just gone through some sort of awakening. You've gone through some sort of healing yourself. And because of that, you get your energy back. You feel better. You feel empowered, right? This doesn't have to be about some sort of external thing bringing that feeling for you. But yeah, I just see, like, you know, at the end of the month, you're just like, bam, you know what I'm saying? Like, here I am, you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like by the end of this Aries season, you have successfully integrated a part of an aspect of your shadow, or successfully healed something within you, and it's just leaving you feeling much better toward the end. You know, this being at the bottom of the deck, this Three of Pentacles, again, I feel like this is just alignment, like, you know, you finding that healing, you seeing the results of the healing that you've been doing as well. The end of a period of discontentment, of dissatisfaction, of feeling down or whatever, you know. So for your oracle cards, I know that was kind of short, but it was just, it's really all I got. But, okay, so we have hope, anticipation, bright prospects, wish, number 43. We have the death will come, mortal, finite, fragile, number 30. We have Maenad, Madness, Ecstatic Ritual, Energy Release, number 19. We have Primal, Connecting Deep Within, Sacred Dance, Instinct. Oh, I don't know why I said 13. I meant 19. Did I say 19? I meant 19. This is number 13, though. That's weird. And then we have Reason, Listen to Advice, Think Clearly, Intellect, 15. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Free Will, Sovereignty, Independence, Free Spirit, number 23. So I feel like you guys definitely healed something this Aries season. It could be a parent wound that you healed. But it could be a relationship with a parent that you're healing. But I feel like you're releasing something from the past, releasing something that was burdening you, something that was imprisoning you, healing from something for sure. And, I do feel like you go through this awakening this season, and I feel like there's a need for you through beginning of Aries season. It looks like it might be a little rough, a little blah, you know what I mean? Keep hope, keep faith in yourself, in the divine. Keep faith that things will get better, because they really will. I do see that if you're praying for things to get better, that they will, they definitely will. Maybe you want to do some candle work. For healing yourself, you can light a white light for purification. Not a white light, a white candle. Maybe you want to do purification on your home or on yourself. So that might help. Also seeing working with your ancestors be beneficial for you as well. Or if you want to work with your guides, ancestors, guides, whatever. But I do, things will work out, and there's just a need for you to remember that, remember that through everything. The death will come. I feel like that's touching on the same thing. Things will shift, things will change. You might have been in this down period, feeling this way for a while now. And I'm here to tell you that they will change, and they're changing this Aries season. And even if it's not a full, complete shift, you will begin to see the shift, right? You'll begin to see things change. You'll begin to feel empowered again, and to feel those weights lifting off of your shoulders. You'll begin to see the results of your healing, of the work that you've put in. And also seeing you guys may need some more raw produce in your diet. This is random, but you may need more raw produce in your diet, especially if you've been experiencing issues with digestion or with your poop. But yeah, with this, this Maenad card, Madness, Ecstatic Ritual, Energy Release, I definitely feel like there will be a big energy release for you. And again, if you want to do healing rituals on yourself, you may find those helpful. Cleansing baths, not just spell work, not just candle work, but you can do baths, you can do meditation, whatever, you know what I mean? And I feel like self-care is also going to be important for you this Aries season. Taking care of yourself. It's where your focus should be, just on self, right? Not on taking care of other people, making other people happy, trying to do this, that, and this, and whatever. Focus on yourself. I feel like you will feel reconnected with yourself, and also dancing may be healing for you. I'm especially seeing if you like to belly dance, maybe that'll really be, it'll be a good energy release and help you connect with yourself, reconnect with yourself again. And I'm also getting may be helpful to just do some things to clear your head. I don't know if you need to journal, whatever you need to do. It'll just be helpful to clear your head. You could have a lot going on in your head. I'm also getting lean on people if that's what you need to do. You know, if you need to talk to somebody about it or even confide in a therapist. It might also help to formulate a plan with yourself, a routine, whatever, a new way of doing things, and stick to that. Yeah, you may feel like you're losing your mind this Aries season. You're not. You're not. You're not. I mean, I guess in a way that you are. You're shedding an old mind. So you're losing a mind, but you're not crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you lose your mind to find yourself, but you're not crazy. You're not, like, losing it in that way. You know what I mean? And the free will card at the bottom of the deck, I feel like that's just about remembering that you have the power. You have a choice, that you have more control than you think, even when things feel so out of control. Remembering that you choose what to focus on. You choose who you are. You choose whether or not you heal. And you can choose healing, right? Choosing healing will bring freedom. Will bring freedom. You don't have to be like your mom and dad. You don't have to hold on to the past. You can choose to leave things behind that don't serve you. You always have a choice, right? You always have a choice. Even if the choice is not an easy choice, you always have a choice. Okay, so numbers. 10, endings and beginnings. 19, endings and beginnings. 5, change. 3, mind, body, spirit. Healing the mind, body, and spirit. Excuse me. Anyway, that's all I have. Hopefully that was helpful. Like, comment, subscribe, dislike, don't subscribe. Do whatever you want. Whatever you feel called to do. Thanks for watching.